It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Eddie Hall, known as the Beast. Eddie the Beast Hall. Not sure any... Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
The reach, how?
This bout, lots of hype. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. This fight was so big, an arena couldn't contain it. We're fighting underneath the stars, and what a main event this should be.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, wait for this. How they prepared for this huge fight. This is going to be so hard, but so good for them.
Hook misses. And they figure out the combination to this set. Good looking jab.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That's straight hurting. A punch and just got Usyk. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Jump all over. That's what I'm talking about. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. But this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Misses with the straight left. Nope, that hook won't score. Relies a lot on their instinct and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The jab doesn't quite connect. straight left. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
So good, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over. And that's what I'm talking about. And he's working his kids whip. Mix it up. Body, head, be smart, change your angles. Go out there and finish it. He's ready. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions.
Very close, man. He shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Nope, that jab not going to score. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You're so good, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over. And that's what I'm talking about. Are you working this kid's whip? Mix it up. Body, head, be smart, change your angles. Go out there and finish it. He's ready. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab.
And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is to give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry when they get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to check.
And the world's strongest man is stacked. for just a moment. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Oxygen back in your body. Come on, breathe. Breathe and relax. Okay. How do you feel? How do you feel? All right. Breathe, focus. We'll be fine. Get on the end of the jab and keep stepping. Keep moving. Breathe, relax. Right. In this next round, when we get through the round, get that oxygen back in your body. Come on, breathe. Breathe and relax, kid. You got this, yeah? Just get through the round. Don't want...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
One fighter got knocked down there and it's got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into a rhythm, the fight is over.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they did.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Looks like they're out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Missing with the hook. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
He's gone. Jump all over. And that's what I'm talking about. You're broken this kid's look. Mix it up. Body, head, be smart, change your angles. Go out there and finish it. He's ready. You're so close, kid. Come on. Banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. You're broken this kid's look.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, you saw it here live, a knockout.
You are the sweetest thing. I live on the joy you bring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Eddie Hall, 300 pounds. No one in the heavyweight division is as terrifying as this man. And his opponent, Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it.
I'll always go for reach, every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Eddie Hall, known as the Beast, and he's straight from... He is the greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
So much hype surround. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. You'd like to see more jabs. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
And they figure out the combination to this safe. No rest for the weary.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. That's a match made in heaven.
Strongest man is down. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down.
And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Straight right, just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense. Stick and move, stick and move.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round. At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
It's been all one-way. There's 10 seconds to go in the round. The big fella get rocked. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter punch. I can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what? I'm just not your best. I'm more than happy.
It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
Punch, reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
Left hook missed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. You know that bell was... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Has he weathered the storm? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Maybe not as hurt as we thought, but he can't continue to take those punches. What is he doing in there?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. They've avoided...
Green Days now needs to steady the pace and get the pace back to normal.
Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, but listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, everything.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at it's not for them. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Pick things up halfway through the round here. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Oh, you know what? Sometimes on a belly of the ring, you fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice exchange here from both men. Swing this with the hook. Talk about Ali in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being... They ring the bell, and here we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head? Where's your energy?
This fighter continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
There's out of trouble. It's Muhammad Ali. It appears he's out. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Well, he's firing back now. Sometimes offense can be your best defense.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. Do not.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Back and forth they go. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. So it's onward and upward after a...
Win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centre, cellar cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant the strallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about back here. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton up. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city.
The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter. He is Eddie the Beast Hall.
This bout is scheduled.
Well, I hope you brought... And there's the bell to start the round. Neither fighter willing to slow down. The world's strongest man is staggered. The biggest of them all crashes to the canvas. So the referee says he can continue.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. At some point, the corner may... Big Eddie Hall took a big shot.